1500, and Muir has run 158, and she's had a 157 in a mixed gender race as well. Muir will fancy she can get in the medals here. This is going to be an absolute belter, this final.
Now there is Laura Muir, keen to right some wrongs. Back in Glasgow as a fresh-faced 21-year-old, was clipped in the 1500-metre final, dropped down to 11th. She said it still bugs her to this day. And in 2018, Laura Muir missed the Commonwealth Games as she concentrated on her vet studies. Looking for the double here, Laura Muir. She'll line up in lane number 4. There's Natoya Gould, the Jamaican. Now, she was the fastest qualifier for this final. Took bronze in 2018 and looked very, very good in qualifying, the Jamaican. And as Rob said, the centre lanes here, 4, 5, 6 and 7, are separated by about a second in terms of lifetime best. And I'm talking from 156, 155 and 156 runners. This should be very, very good.
And Catherine, how do you think Hodgkinson will cope with this time, without knowing the race, being the favourite, which she is for the gold? How does that change her psychological preparation?
She's confident. She is really, really confident. She believes in her ability. Herself and coach Trevor Painter have made such strides in the last couple of years. There she is. She was pleased with the medal, but angry that she lost the gold, and I like that. Here's your start list then for the women's 800-metre final. Whatever you're doing, just stop for a couple of minutes and join us for what could potentially be an absolutely brilliant race. The crowd know it. Us in the commentary box know it. And I'll tell you what, the athletes on the track here from lanes 2 to 9 know it as well.
Salute all of them, all world class. In lane 9,
so in lane number 9, she was the slowest qualifier for this final, but just outside 2 minutes, the national record holder from Australia, Katrina Bissett. In lane number 8, Halima Nakai of Uganda, their national record holder, qualified 4th for this final. 158 at her best. And listen to the roar that the Birmingham crowd are giving Keely Hodgkinson. Olympic silver, world silver, 155.88 at her best. Natoya Gould of Jamaica. Bronze, as I mentioned, back in 2018. 5th at the recent World Championships. Mary Mora of Kenya, dangerous, starts in lane number 5. Bronze at the recent World Championships. Just 3/10 behind Keely Hodgkinson in that race. Laura Muir of Scotland. Olympic silver in Tokyo over the 1500 metres. World Championship bronze last month, dropping down in distance, which is a 156 runner. A smile from Alex Bell of England. She'll start in lane number 3. 5th at the Commonwealth Games in 2018. And completing the lineup in this women's 800 final, Lindsay Butterworth of Canada. 2 minutes in qualifying. A semi-finalist at the World Championships in 2019. So, the Women's 800 Commonwealth Final. The Olympic 800-metre silver medalist taking on the Olympic 1500-metre silver medalist. And keep your eye on Gould and Mora. So the gun goes. Expect Natoya Gould of Jamaica to go out hard. Mora, though, is setting her stall out early, going down the back straight already, the Kenyan in lane number 5. Here we go, Rob, down the back straight for the first time.
Mora is not afraid to go to the front, and this is fast. Remember, the Kenyan leading started her career with a silver medal over the 400 metres. She had a good look over her shoulder there. She's really laying down the gauntlet here to Keely Hodgkinson, and she has beaten the young Englishwoman this season. She's strong, she's powerful, and the Kenyan will also be full of confidence after smashing her PB to get on the podium. Laura Muir yet to make her move, and on the inside, Gould still very much in the mix. It's all teed up for a big, big last lap.
Gould takes the lead at the bell, 56.5 seconds. Gould of Jamaica, Hodgkinson in second. Laura Muir tracking Hodgkinson in third. Mora dropping right back after that first fast 400 metres. Natoya Gould, the Jamaican, then was the fastest qualifier for this 800-metre final. Hodgkinson making a move onto the shoulder of Gould. Laura Muir on the inside line in third. 200 metres to go.
Mora coming back, but my goodness me, she's got a huge amount of ground to make up. Gould is holding the inside line. Hodgkinson on her shoulder. Can she do it? So often it's been silver. Is it going to be gold tonight?
Hodgkinson, Gould on the inside. Mora's pushing. Laura Muir still got a bit in the tank, the Scottish star. But Keely Hodgkinson grits her teeth. But back from nowhere, the Kenyan Mary Mora, 1:57.07. Keely Hodgkinson will pick up another silver medal at a major championships. But wow, the way the Kenyan Mary Mora ran that race to win the gold medal was absolutely astonishing but outstanding.
What a strange, strange way to do it. The dance of delight, and the gold goes to Mora. She set the pace at 200, miles clear of everyone else. When they came through at the bell, she let literally the entire field go in front of her. She came storming back round the last bend. And by the way, the reason the result hasn't come up, we've got a furious photo finish between Gould and Muir. I couldn't call it on the line. Very, very tight. Laura Muir might have picked the Jamaican on their Independence Day, but it was so close you just couldn't tell to the naked eye, and it's flashed up. It looks like they've given it to Laura Muir. Silver to the Englishwoman, bronze to the Scot. That must have come down to thousandths of a second. But, Catherine, Keely Hodgkinson will view that as a missed opportunity. Mora was all over the place, miles down at the bell, and left herself a mountain. How she did it.
1:57.87 for Laura Muir, 1:57.88 for Natoya Gould, and Keely Hodgkinson. Well, it was silver at the Olympics last year, silver at the World Championships recently, and silver again here at the Commonwealth Games. Mary Mora ran the race. It must have been the plan, Rob. It must have been, I'm going to take it out hard and go through 400 metres. Then I'm going to drop back. This was with 300 metres to go. It's like she was toying with the field, and this was the plan, and it worked out perfectly.
Well, she let literally the entire field come past her, having done a really fast first 200. At this point, you think Gould has a look. She's tense. Hodgkinson, you think, has the beating of Gould at this stage. Laura Muir's got stamina to burn, so she's not out of it at this point. Mora's got this really deceptive backward-leaning style when you think she's used up all her energy. And she came, and she came, and she came. Gould got really, really tense, which is why Muir was able to come back at her. Hodgkinson just didn't have an answer down the last 50 metres. It was an extraordinary way to win that gold medal. It really, really was.
Well, there's the photo finish. Laura Superwoman Muir with the arm outstretched. Brilliant. A brilliant race. Mary Mora, remember, was 0.3 of a second behind Keely Hodgkinson at the World Championships last month, picking up bronze. She's beaten her to the Commonwealth title by 0.3 of a second.
And she'd beaten her on the Diamond League circuit this year, so she knew she could do it. But to deny Hodgkinson the gold on her own turf in front of a hugely passionate crowd, that takes some doing.
It was a fast time as well. We're getting excited, of course, about the quality of the race, but a 1:57 clocking. The first four athletes clocked a 1:57, 800 metres there in that final. Laura Muir will go again, of course, in the 1,500 metres final. But you saw Keely Hodgkinson glancing up here as she came into the home straight at the big screen. Gould had nothing left. Laura Muir was just digging in. Laura Muir never leaves anything out on the track, neither does Keely Hodgkinson. But look at that finish from the Kenyan.
I have never seen an 800 metres won like that before.
The women's 800 metres, Kenya picks up gold with Mary Mora, 1:57.
This is not a normal race. This was pure chaos on the track. From the moment the gun fired, you could feel the tension. Kenya wasted no time, immediately pushing the pace and stretching the field. England stayed calm, sitting just behind, watching, waiting, and calculating every move. Jamaica, they were not here to play it safe. And Ali Saj sent a clear message. This was going to be aggressive, and Scotland refused to be dropped, holding on with unbelievable determination. By the half mark, the race was already brutal. No one backing down, no one blinking. Then came the bell. 1 lap to go, and everything changed. The pace exploded. Kenya still driving. England now moving up. Jamaica launching again. Scotland digging deeper than ever. The crowd on their feet as four nations lined up for something special. And then the final meter. This is where it turned into absolutely madness. Four athletic, shoulder to shoulder. Arms pumping, legs stretching, no clear lead. Just pure heart, pure fight, pure will to win. The finish blink and you miss it. A photo finish so tight, it left everyone in disbelief. That's right, where it was makes the 100 meters. One of the most unpredicted and electrifying race in all of track and field. So tell me, who do you think took it? And be honest, is this the craziest 800-meter final you've ever seen? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.